Here and part 2. Hopefully I can get through all of this first chapter. I forgot how into it. I want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. To survive daily life. But for as heavy as the air felt, it all took to pierce it were her sharp words. So what are you going to do now? Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us back to reality. Right, she's right. Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed. Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me. Jesus. If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it. Perhaps. But what is the mission exactly? Idiot. Look for a way out. Duh. And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him. But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else. True. If we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit. Fine, then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. So this is the e-handbook. Makoto Neegi. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school's regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on all of us. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is unacceptable use of time. Number 2. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expressions on everyone's face. This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules. But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him. Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him. So what? I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you're saying you will follow the regulations? Is that it? Huh? Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me. More like full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all that silly chunk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True, we need to find out exactly where we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer. Damn straight. Okay, then let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them? Wait, hold on a second. That would never... Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But... So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. Hold on. Like hell I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want. Out of my way, Plankton. The fuck's that supposed to mean? One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop it. We shouldn't fight. The fuck you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch? Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something? No, I wasn't. Fuck you! Whap. He punched me, and I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? I now have access to the handbook menu. Square button. Okay. Okay, so this is a room. Our room, specifically. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. Cool. It's over there. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Sweet. What is this? There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall which says, Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathrooms in the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a toolkit. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. I crumbled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Is that a lint roller? It is. Some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. Looks like there's something in the drawer. It's the toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need this right now, so I'll just leave it here. Oh my gosh. Yes, the metal plates. Surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the camera, so I better make sure I don't touch it. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. TV? Some kind of monitor. This would appear to be the bathroom. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. But the note said that only the females' doors were locked. Okay, I guess. Whatever. Let's go outside. Look, it's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? What? I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitories will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is, what is everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Leave the area. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others, but there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Wham. Oh, Sayaka! Sorry, are you okay? I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that. She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? Mm-hmm. You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mundo hit you? That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Makoto? Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here. Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me? Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall? After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talked about what we'd each found out. So does that mean of course I'll go with you? Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. I love the little pixel. So cute. Dining hall. There's not really a point to explore this early because there's nothing to do. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that? Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial. Fantastic. Alright, talk about reactions. Gonna be talking to Sayaka. Purple words are going to appear, and you can press triangle. And then hit X. Oh, are you familiar with reactions? I am. Just in case, let me explain. At this point, you can use directional buttons. See whatever we talked about. Okay then. Lots of things we can check out. Time's unknown, so maybe this will get it to where I know the time. What time is it right now? 7 o'clock at night. Awesome. You're unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. See, let's just go ahead and talk to Sayaka. By the way, Makoto? Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. I don't know if I can choose to do both of them. I'm more worried about what you wanted to ask me. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it! I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was, that she remembered me. We never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. Hey, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember. Well, that's true, but there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smiles of her made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen. Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. I'm nothing compared to all of you ultimates. But you're the one who helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for helping me out. I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. Huh? My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up. I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors, right as Sayaka said that. Ah, Makoto, Sayaka. So you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirits yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear to win, no matter what it takes, justice shall always prevail. He reminds me so much of Rock Lee from Naruto. It's not funny. That's a bit much, don't you think? And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, Everyone had gathered in the dining hall. Wait, hold on a sec. What's wrong? What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh, yeah. Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because... Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst possible way. Is it possible? Was she really... No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko. You're really going to be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, but she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait. You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything. Now then, I declare that the first session of this Hope's Peak Academy briefing meeting has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know... What's up? I feel like I really have become the best assistant in the world, but I'll give everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Alrighty, let's get started. Who's that over there? Okay, let's start with Taka. Let's not start with Taka since we can't. We're going to start with then. I guess we have to talk with Sayaka. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but Byakuya and Taka went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. Okay, why can't I react to these? Okay, so Taka spent time looking around the dormitory, and he made a discovery of the century. Found out that there was exactly one room for each person. Discovery of the century, okay. Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else. Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key is attached to a keychain with the owner's name, precision etched onto it. Which confirms the room I was in earlier is, in fact, my room. And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also has a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looks like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later. Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here for a while. We're better to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be what you have to report, can it, Mr. Honest Student? That is all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. Okay. Let's choose Byakuya next. I wanted to try and find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here, but unfortunately I made no discoveries. That's all for me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncover anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood. Alright, I guess we're just gonna be talking to Sayaka. Okay. And so did Kyoko. We can't react to that because Kyoko's not here. Looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped together. We all went up and down the school, double-checking the windows and all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was... nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge, even a little bit. There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off. This sucks. It really sucks. This sucks. What the hell are we going to do? God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous. The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. So let's, react to these guys first. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over, but we didn't find anything. Sorry. I went back to the main hall, thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal. But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks, chairs, and nothing. It was hard as, like, metal. Well, yes, it is metal. Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration. I should tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it is still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor. We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out. Alright, so Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi. If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym. Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives. What the hell were you thinking? Just sitting around in the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault. If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you. Slut? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach. I don't even know how to react. How can you just say something so awful to someone you just met? Alright guys, everybody just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin. Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close, now you're fighting like sisters. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka. So, that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen, and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food, at least. Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. Huh? What am I, a parakeet? I don't think we have to worry about that. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him? Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast. I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control. A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere? I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything. Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? Come on, man. What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude. Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, whore. A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? What the? It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now. Never mind that. What does it mean? Just look at it. The building we're in right now has laid out precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy? Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations? I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid, it's not even possible this is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn. But if this is really Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this. You know, negative stuff? But aren't you worried? Things don't look good. Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out my mouth. What? Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and let everything will work itself out. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out. We didn't find out who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on. Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on? It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying to not think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill. Don't even joke about that. Everyone, just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here. There's got to be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on. Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it? A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt. As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion. Huh? What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. So, regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not exactly tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. But why? The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will be afraid someone might try and come and kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time. So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure. However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it. I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little gothly Lolita said, without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct. On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply. Hey, you can't just speak for us. So everyone is in agreement. Good. Then, if you will excuse me. Huh? Wait, where are you going? It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives. So goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural. I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning. Do we really have to stay the night here? We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep. So we have to just give up. That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow? Our only option is to split up and look around again. And let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off for their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. It's no use. It really is locked. Bzzzt. Wrong. Not locked. Holy crap. Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's just like you saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost? What are you doing here? Makoto Naegi, this is a super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit? Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock in a boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on birds and the bees and all that. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door, and that's what I'm here to teach ya. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the knob, and then lift up while you pull. Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait! Damn it. Bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I spent an entire day staring at TV, watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realized it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals. I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow. Apparently, it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka, and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm going to head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Taka! What's up? Good morning, Makoto. Good morning. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day. Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like this. He is, and that's why he's my favorite. Sayaka! There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Ding dong. Hello? Good morning, Sayaka. Oh, Makoto, perfect timing. Huh? Listen, I have a favor to ask. A favor? I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? Oh, I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us anytime. You never know. Whoever trapped us here, whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other, whoever put us in this insane position, she's right. We never know when they may attack. So, I just want to be able to protect myself, no matter what happens. A weapon to protect yourself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe... Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go. Again? Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who hates walking around the school... Oh, yeah, the teleport feature. I actually never used the teleport feature when I played it my first time. So I probably won't use it this time. I don't know. I just like walking around. I like... Whoa, God. Jeez, that actually scared me. Alright, let's go. Actually... Oh, cool. Kiyotaka's room's there. Ondo... Yakuya... Let's go this way, just for the hell of it. Hifumi! Harum. Mr. Daegi, Miss Baizolo. Where are the two of you off to? A man and woman growing closer. Hey, what are you trying to say? Like when two people are stuck in a hostage situation and over the course of the story they fall in love. There's really no other way to express it but to say, how very poetic. Makoto, do you have any idea what he's talking about? Nope, I don't have a clue. Alright, that was completely pointless. Very pretty green door. Presumably those are restrooms. Celeste! Well, hello. I hope the two of you are having a nice day. Good morning, Celeste. Exchanging such common greetings is somehow strange. Given the circumstances and everything. You know, sometimes you scare me a little. Well, I'm off. Should we get going? Yeah. The bathhouse is locked up. I could go to the dining room, but I just really want to get to the gym. Yeah, let's just go to the gym. I could search around, but I'm not sure what I would find. Toko! Toko together with these other two. Quite a combination. What do you want? You look like you have something to say. Oh no, I was just thinking that you three make a pretty unique team. Let me make this perfectly clear. Me hanging out with two people who have muscles where their brains should be is not by choice. Wow, that was super mean. Yesterday you were complaining how nobody invited you. That's the only reason I asked you to come with us. I never asked you to do that. Stop trying to drag me farther into your meat dimension. Jeez, I can't believe she just ran off. You think we should go after her? We shouldn't pursue her any further. Yeah, good point. They're like water and oil, anyway. It'd be weird if they did get along. Hina and Sakura.
Hey, Makoto.
Well, look who it is. Sup, guys? What are you up to? We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP. We have to find some way out of here, no matter what. And that's why you went with Hina and Toko? Well, Hina's the one that invited Toko. I have trouble talking to people directly. Ah, understandable. Okay then. More restrooms, it looks like. I can see some stairs, but the gate is shut tight. I wonder what we have to do to open it. I'm presuming these are the gates that, I think it was Sakura who mentioned it in yesterday's meeting. Here we go. I might be able to find something here to protect myself with. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something in the display case I can use. How about this sword? This seems pretty usable. This sword. Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in a gold coating. But, jeez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands. Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess. You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little. You think so? But I guess you better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it up in newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. I don't understand why she couldn't have just taken the sword as a self-defense weapon, but whatever. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about. And I was the one who invited you to come with me, too. Sorry. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right? Huh? You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space? Oh, but you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring, it's just... I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day. Hey, this is kinda out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know, and my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Huh? I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, to make your dream a reality no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you'll get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it no fun at all? Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. Huh? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and to fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness, but that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies. Those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it. So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least, that's what I thought. I really did believe that. But now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still... Sayaka? I can't afford to be stuck in here! That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here, this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kind of killed the mood, huh? No, not at all. I'm really sorry. Sayaka? Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? So, you want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil, and she says it with such... that stare. You mean the condiments? Just kidding. Okay, I was actually worried there for a minute. She bursts out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how'd it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. Oh, okay, I guess we already did that. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. I think it looks cool. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Free time, would you like to hear more? Absolutely! Give them presents. These from Mono Mono Machine in the school store. Cool. Let's actually check out the report card thing. Oh, presents. There are a lot. There are 114 that you can get. Okay. Report cards. This is, I'm assuming, everything on these people. Yes. Okay, cool. Regulations. Okay, cool. Oh, and then this is how you can just save wherever. Okay, cool. Let's go hang out with somebody. It mentioned Sayaka, but I wonder if I can hang out with anyone else. Who's this? Kyoko! Can I hang out with her? I guess not. I'm assuming I can only talk to Sayaka, but I'm gonna try Taka. Yeah, it's just gonna say that for everything. Okay, let's go hang out with Sayaka then. You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Spend some time. Are you going to try and cheer me up? Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. I don't have a present. Makoto, do you think you can make time for the two of us to talk? I thought that's literally what we've been doing all day. Whatever, though. What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but it's because I know I can count on you. Huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost. I hate that we had to meet, again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me, Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. Being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me. But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get the chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you? Because I looked at you all the time. Huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me? But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. But why me? Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond? Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of a fairy tale, the turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been a heron? It was a heron, wasn't it? Nope. Shit. Something bigger. It would have had to been a crane then. It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond. That's right. That's what it was. It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at the school. They made me do it. I should have said thank you then. But is it okay if I do it now? Thank me? I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. Yeah, I kind of figured. Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school. But still, I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me. It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her. I'll do my best. I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right. 'Cause I'm psychic. Kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. I unlocked a skill. Cool. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Is it nighttime or is it still free time? It's nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow I'm going to find some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into the school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Monokuma Theater! Ahem. So, I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun. But there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students are already so filled with despair, still have some hopes of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time? Heart-pounding excitement. Beautiful day. Morning has come. What should I do today? Free time! Time to leave. Yes. Let's actually go to the shop and see if I can't get a gift or something. Leon! What's up? What are you doing, Makoto? We gotta hurry up and find a way out of here. Should I hang out with Leon? Let me go see who else is around, because I'm gonna go to the shop. See if I can't get a present for somebody. Well, I guess I could actually go search these rooms now. Not that I actually think I'll find something. Mondo, what's up? Excuse me. I wanna look at this note. Oh, that's the desk that I woke up on. Okay, and the pamphlet is still here. Okay, time to leave. Whoa. Did not think I'd be facing that way. Store. Yep, this is definitely the school store, but it kind of has a Japanese-Western blend. It seems more like a cultured antique store. Cool! What's this? I actually don't remember this. A vending machine. I guess this must be the school store then. Is there anything over here I can look at? Is that just a... yeah, it's a security camera. Okay, cool. Maybe if I turn the knob, a prize will come out. I do! Give it a shot. Let's do 2 coins, since that's how many I have. What is that? Okay. That was weird. Oops, nope. Oh! I just remembered I updated her report card. Oops. So I got her skill, Melodious Voice, which that you use during class trials, I remember. I don't remember how that one works, though. The thing I remember about Makoto most from junior high was when the crane got stuck in our school pond and he helped us get it free. Always wanted a chance to talk to him after that. I don't know, to me that's weird. Oh my gosh, where is this item? thick book that has hints and codes for every game ever. Don't know who I'd give that to. Alright, let's go hang out with Leon, since he was the first person we actually saw. Oh, Chihiro, what's up? Was it Chihiro? I can't remember. It was, yes. I wonder how that teddy bear actually operates. Could it be a robot with an AI installed in it? No, we don't have that technology yet. Maybe it's some kind of bear-shaped cyborg from the future? Nah, I'm not gonna hang out with her yet. Alright, Leon, let's hang out, dude. Gotta hurry up and find a way out of here. Yeah, let's do it. You're not trying to get me alone so you can kill me, are you? My fans will go all psycho on you if you do, as I'm as popular as any international superstar. But if you're not gonna murder me, then let's hang out. I don't really want to be alone anyway. Alright, Leon. I spent some time with Leon. We grew a little closer today. I don't know if he likes games. Sure. It's really far down here, Jesus. Can I pass it? Oh, there it is. There you go, you can have that. For me? Thanks. Does that mean you liked it? I'm not even afraid anymore. Now I'm just pissed off. What? Why? Why does this happen to me? This isn't fair, man. I mean, am I wrong? Oh, yeah, it really isn't. Right, totally unfair. Ultra unfair. Just like having to shave my head right before every baseball game. Well, I mean, you choose to do that, right? Come on, man. Are you against me now, too? I don't even want to play, but the coach and all the teachers begged me, so I did. And then they made me shave my head, because it's tradition. How's that fair? You really hate baseball that much, huh? Damn straight I do. Who has fun running around on the dusty field for over 3 hours? But for baseball players, the field is like sacred ground, isn't it? But it's so not cool, spending all that time at practice getting covered in sweat and dirt. It's just baseball, right? It's easy. Who needs to practice? I think the gods picked the wrong person to bless with that much talent. Still, I gotta admit, baseball wasn't all bad. It did have a few things going for it. Yeah, right, like the feeling of camaraderie between you and your teammates. Nah, nothing like that. I can't stand being around a bunch of sweaty guys. So totally uncool. Then what did you like about it? Well, I hate studying, right? But I still got into the super fancy school on a sports scholarship. As long as I keep playing, I never had to study. And besides that, it made me super popular with the ladies. Booyah! You jealous? I got to third base in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding. I got plenty more where that came from. I'll tell you more about it next time. Anyway, let's hang out again sometime. Talking to you helped just keep my mind off this place. With a smile on his face and a spring in his step, Leon strolled away. I'm not really sure why, but I guess Leon likes hanging out with me. Cool. Updated his report card, and I got the robot jock skill. Cool. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Is it still free time or is it nighttime? Still lots of time left in the day. Don't feel like sitting around. Maybe I'll go out and take a look. Cool. Can I get more coins to get more gifts to give people? Mer. Oh, that's just the bed. Nope. I'm gonna go hang out with people. Let's see. Yes. I want to hang out with her. Let's hang out with her. I'm presuming I either can't or she's not in right now. Sakura, what's up? Let's go in here. Okay. I can't get inside, the gate's in the way. I kinda got that. What's this? There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Oh, cool! Sweet. Yeah. So we can go to the store to get another item. It's a fish tank. There are a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. Oh, sweet. Oh, I don't want to talk to him. Let's go see who else is around. Okay. I wonder, can I? Nah. That would have been awesome if I could have, though. Ooh, laundry. Anyone in here? Oh, awesome, I wanted to hang out with you. Oh wait, hold on, I want to go to the shop first. Ah! Alright, let's go to the shop, get, let's try to get 2 items this time instead of using both my coins for just one. I got a sword. That's pretty cool. And a bag. Leaf covering. It's a loincloth meant to emphasize one's manliness. Its simple designs feature a single leaf overlaid on a white cloth. Fantastic. What was the other thing I got? Zontet's skin. A sword that can't even cut through iron, or flesh, or anything really. In other words, it's totally useless. Sweet. Alright, well, I didn't actually get any items that I think Inoshima would like. I'm still gonna hang out with her, though. Alright. Hey, Makoto. Slacking off again, huh? Should I hang out with her? I should. Yeah, I'm bored too. Let's chill for a while. Netflix and chill? I spent some time with Junko. We grew a little closer today. Give her a present? Sure. Not a loincloth. I guess I'll give her the sword. Zonticket. Zontetsuken. I guess. Is this just for me? Let me give you a little peck on the cheeks to say thanks. I get the impression that she liked that. That's good. I'm actually kind of surprised. I didn't think she would like that. That's awesome. Listen, I just want to make this clear right up front. Don't get the wrong idea about any of this, okay? Huh? What do you mean? I mean, I hope you're not expecting anything from me. Gotta keep my virtue safe, you know. Huh? Wait, you mean... No, I'm not expecting anything like that. I figured. You're not that kind of guy, right? Looking at you, I get a totally omega male vibe. But still, they say even the tamest guy can turn into a wild animal, so I figured I'd say it anyway. A wild animal? Don't ask me why, but I seem to attract guys like that. It's probably because she's so, flashy. They call me up super late at night, all like, hey, let's hang. Like, I don't know what that means. Let's hang. It sounds so simple. But why super late at night, and why does Junko seem annoyed with that? Hang gliding, hanger, hang out. Oh, you just meant hanging out, huh? Did you just come to decision or something? Oh no, just forget it. Anyway, so we all get together, but the whole group's full of dumbasses. Keeping creepos like that away is like a full-time job, so you must be really popular. Wow, Makoto, you actually get it. You do get it, right? You totally get me. I do? Listen, maybe I can introduce you to some of my friends sometime. So what's your type? You're super passive, right? So you need an aggressive girl. Yeah, I think that'd totally be good for you. Someone who'll go after you and not give up. No, I don't really. I'll find the perfect girl for you as soon as we get out of here. I hope you're as excited as I am. Junko seemed really excited as she walked away. I don't really get it, but I guess she likes hanging out with me. Report card upgraded. Maximum number of skill points has increased. Look at me go. Look at me go. Yeah. Head back to the room for a while. It should be nighttime now. Yep.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
If I could just say, I wouldn't be able to live here for more than one reason, but specifically, like, I can't get snacks after 10 o'clock. I always have snacks after 10 o'clock.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed stop by.
Like, I wouldn't be able to do that. The third day here has already come to an end. When will I... No. We. When are we going to get out of here? I laid in my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling. And before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. Monokuma Theater! I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving into regret. What, do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is speed is the gold standard of the standard world, which is why I said I need that pick-me-up. Meanwhile, .0000002 seconds later.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to
Greet another beautiful day. I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Ugh. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind, the sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Who'd that be? A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. What's up, Taka, my man? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seasons may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand. And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back. That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about that last night, and decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please, head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That is all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say anything. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall. Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting. Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together. I didn't make time for this shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcements. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clothes? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall. Seriously? Nothing at all? Anything. It can be how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything? You are going to die. Huh? If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die. What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Didn't I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here. Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying? Yeah, it sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit. No way in hell I'm living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues. One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place? Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... Huh? What's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't be certain, but certainty is not a concern right now. I will allow whatever remarks you may have. Okay, well, have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean the serial killer that's been in the news all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer. And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought. But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Cause help's gonna be here soon. I'm sure of it. Huh? Help? We've been stuck in here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they already called the police. The police? You're putting your faith in the police? What are you doing here? You guys, seriously, do you understand what the role of the police exists to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or an anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on, if you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Why the hell are you laughing? I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act. You're still going on about that? So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe? We know who we really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll go away. Hey, don't ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple of days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together. I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other. Wait, I think... Yes! Ding, ding, ding! I figured it out! All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you? If you want to know, I'll tell ya. It's motive! It's so simple, I just have to give everyone a motive. Motive? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys. Stop changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's nothing, some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you, showing what's going on the outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about? Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. Good. Then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why are you doing something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know... Despair. That's all. If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to do to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try to stop you. Because, to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you, too. He's gone. Once again, he's left before we can find out anything useful. Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intent of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting. Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it. Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped. Hey, Makoto. Check this out for us, would ya? Huh? Why me? Because you're the closest to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule? Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey! You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just go check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then. Awesome. Thanks, I owe you one. If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone. Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on both of you. If anything happens, just yell. I'll come run. I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's the specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere where you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then it would have to be like a computer room. This black plate belongs to us now, okay? AV room. That's where we can probably watch it. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us he mentioned. I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play one of those DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before anyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box, and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the dark screen, and then I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing, because what I saw on that monitor was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. Remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do. It was totally different. I wasn't living in an ordinary school. So I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time, I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looked like a war zone or something. As if, in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. it was him. Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope's Peak Academy and his family who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to his family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being? Look for the answer after graduation. What's this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fists against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe? I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box. Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me up here. As soon as I saw the reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other. It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to slacking back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts into our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but maybe you're just thinking that everyone drops their guard. You just... What? This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever is behind this, wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We need to calm down. Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, it'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying to say if I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka? What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally. That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go and do whatever you think you have to? We don't have to stick around together, right? Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. I'm going to check her dorm, because that's where I would go if I was running away. My dorm and hers. Maybe she's in her room. Sayaka? No answer. I guess I'll have to keep looking. Okie dokie. Not in her room. That's unfortunate. Maybe she's in the kitchen. eating her sorrows away, having a good bowl of ice cream. Or not. No idea. Let's try the gym next. Let's try this first. Nope. Okay then. She must be in a classroom somewhere. I'll check the shop. I highly doubt she's here, but... yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset, or angry, or... no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? What are we going to... why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out right now! Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family. But now, more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and to stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake, because if those things really happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find a way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers. Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help get me out of here. No matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust. Please, no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side. Huh? Of course, I'll always be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all. Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me. Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before. It's standing up! Ah! Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up? Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole! Get the hell out of here! No, I want to join in! Damn it, well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. Oh, it's about to come out! It's going to come out! My pristine, pure, white stuffing! My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out! I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Ugh! Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, you are slow! I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Gee, decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It was almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's almost about to start. So how come someone's here? Hello? I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird? Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room. All of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside, but there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that had happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room? Would that make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so... But 2 people sharing one room is, you know... oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, maybe we could switch rooms? Just for tonight. Switch rooms? If that'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case... Man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again? Like I said, I'm psychic. Huh? Hey, aren't you going to say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way onto her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then. Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression on her. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka. Oh, and about what I said before? Huh? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very yes. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It doesn't really look any different than mine. It smells nice, though. Kinda weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. That was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. It's probably best if I wait till she brings it up again. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said, and next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. Alright, bedtime. Can I go to bed now? I guess not. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Should probably just go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me, Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Monokuma Theater. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear. So then let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get
Ready to greet another beautiful day. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning. Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers, and the ones who showed up a little late... Yo. Sorry I'm late, my makeup just would not cooperate this morning. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever. I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm. What? Is it so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. I don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. That's not true. We're innocent people. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be late... What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise? I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small, dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I had let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. And then, everything went black.
Danganronpa.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're fine. You're awake. Finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see it for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay, but I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can believe that! He's here again. Unless someone violates school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is... one of you! Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid, that's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her. Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone. It is amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before I do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of us really did kill her. That person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh? Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Why are you laughing? It's good. Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No, no, no! The real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about. Is it not? Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it, which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the Blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will engage in one big debate showdown. During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think is the Blackened. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disrupted your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with the murder will survive and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules goes, that's all there is to it. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution? And by execution, you mean... Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair, bzz, bzz, poison gas, cough, cough, torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rules I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep them in mind. New rule has been added. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why not? What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? Class? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy! What? Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up, say whatever you want, I'm not going to be part of this. Don't be so selfish. You're the one being selfish, kill whoever you want, it's not got anything to do with me. The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Now! Are you enjoying yourself now? Are you? Huh? Violence against the headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear of Gungnir. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way! Now, I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess y'all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me, and you get shot full of holes, exploded, burned alive, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey these school regulations. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago, who had been her friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Black End. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair, accurate judgment during the trial, now could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. You who decide to trust or not to trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that, it's just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourselves to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that statement. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they were right, we just had to do this. No matter how much we didn't want to, we have no choice. if that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright guys, I think this is as good as place as any to end it. This part has gone on way longer than I expected it to. But I kind of want to leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Next time we will definitely be able to get through all of the class trial. I don't know if we'll be able to play anything else but the class trial in the next part. But until next time, you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me, everyone.